Good day to Dr. Asani and my friends. My name is Loyo E, and today I would like to present teachers' perspectives on teaching autism children at IMPIAN. COVID-19 has changed the traditional way of teaching and learning in the world, and all schools are required to carry out online lessons. Same goes to IMPIAN. So this has created a very big impact to those special needs students. The researcher would like to investigate this minor group of students on their behavior and also their academic, and how they adopt and adapt to these changes. Autism spectrum disorder is also named as ASD, is recognized as one type of disability in the year of 2019. They are not able to adapt to the new environment easily, and they are actually quite poor in communication skills, and they have their own mindset, so they are not easily to be changed. Their thoughts are not easily to be changed. This issue is getting more serious when the special needs children are dependent on the society, and they could hardly get a job from this society. Datin Dr. Mangalavani and Dr. Zasmani are the investor of IMPIAN. Both of them are actually the parents of autism kids. They wish to minimize the gap between autism kids and also the normal functioning kids. And all the fundings for IMPIAN is from the students' payment and also some funding campaigns, for example, fundraising and also sponsorships. This has led to my research question: what are the challenges faced by the teachers, and what are the approaches of teaching autism children, and what is the difference between the approaches used in special needs schools and mainstream schools? To guide my study, I have used theory of mind to guide my study over here. It can be defined as a belief that other people have different minds from our own. So how should we assume special needs students and they have the same thinking, and how should we relate our emotion and also our thinking and our understanding to these special kids students? And I have conducted online interviews with 3 different teachers from IMPIAN, and the data were analyzed by using thematic analysis. So the flow of my data will be in this way: challenges, and we will talk about challenges, and then I will relate the approaches with the differences between mainstream school and special needs schools. Then I will link my data with the theory that I have mentioned just now, theory of mind. So there are 5 challenges faced by the teachers over here about the environment, parents, students, teaching materials, and education policies. Students will throw tantrum because of the environment, sometimes because it is located at Kuala Lumpur and hardly to be avoided from noise pollution. And sometimes the parents are quite demanding, and they choose not to tell, and they choose to conceal the situation of their children at home to the teachers. And also the students who have a very unstable emotion and violent students are quite challenging for the teachers to control their behavior. Teaching materials are quite expensive for special needs students, so the teacher has to make their own materials to teach the students. And the last part will about the education policy, where we have the government has invaded quite a number of policies, but it is somehow quite difficult to be assessed in IMPIAN. The approaches used, as we can see over here, is quite adaptive to what we have in mainstream schools: reward, body language, and also teaching aids. When it comes to rewards, both in physically and academically, so if the children do not throw their tantrums and they do not behave violently, so the rewards will be given to the students. Body language is one-to-one teaching. The teacher needs to face the children one by one within 5 to 10 minutes for each student. Teaching aids, they are doing role play. It seems a little bit same with mainstream school, but the difference here is the teacher is actually teaching the students how to use money and how to use scissors. This house chores is more to house chores and adaptive to the real world. And I have linked the data with my theory over here, where the theory is guessing. So one of the sub-elements here, guessing. So the teachers actually have to guess the parents who concealed the actual situation of the children, and they have to guess what happened to this child at home. And also the teacher has to guess as well the time spent for each student, as they are different, and they have to guess whether the materials they have prepared, is it attractive enough, or can they attract these students or draw the attention of the students. The next part will be make inference. So if the students act violently, so the teachers have to think about their violent behavior. They should relate it back to what they are doing right now. And then teachers have to make the inference of the parents' attitudes. Sometimes there are demanding parents, so the teacher has to tackle and also know the needs of the parents and get to the sensitivity of the children. If they throw the tantrums, if they behave violently, so the teachers have to think what happened to this child and they have to do some solution for that. The next part is humor and sarcasm. High-functioning special kids are sent to the mainstream schools, but sometimes they are not interested to the topic and will have lack of commitment in the schools, in the lessons. So the teachers will throw the sarcastic words to the students. So actually, the mainstream teachers have to decrease or have to reduce and understand the students. And the last part will make predictions. So the teachers have to predict these materials are they suitable for the level of the students. Although they are 10 to 12 years old, but the suitability or the materials used must be a little bit lower for the students. That's all from me.